Well, hello, folks, and welcome to the new and improved channel and the MCRS, also the Mass Central Radio Show, here with your humble host and your DJ slash vlogman of sorts, and proprietor of all ages, proprietor of a good age. My name is Mike Camo, and I'm here to present this channel. And tonight is Wednesday, October 16th, 2019, here on a Wednesday for the midweek roundup, here for another week and for many more to come. So, hello everybody. It's good to see everybody and everything of all ages. So, pause. I wanted to do that for such the longest time because I wanted to do the radio DJ thing. So yeah, everybody. So yeah, DJ, my alter ego, DJ Mike Camo, DJ Camo, kind of started off the broadcast a little bit. So hello everybody. It is the midweek roundup number 3. I haven't recorded since Wednesday last week, so I'm going to make up for Wednesday, Friday, and Monday this week and the week prior. So, and I want to thank the subscriber who subscribed to the channel from the Phantom Menace stream last night, which I was a part of. So, so last night, I was not part of the panel, but I was part of the chat. And we were talking about mental illness and how we cope with it, what are our mechanisms, what are our experiences with it, and such. And every single one of the panelists had their little take on mental health and some methods they use to cope, and their experiences and difficulties and struggles to actually ask for help, which most of the panelists were male, so were male and such. But they discussed just how hard it is to reach out and ask for help, because you know it's a very touchy subject. It's not easy because everybody has their own view on it. Everybody has their own view on personal strength and personal image and whatnot, and well-being. And I just want to thank all the panelists. I know TJ Shellback, who is a veteran, huge ass. Yeah, it's a pun on huge ass, I know. There was also 19K Fox, and Chris Knight. Most of them were all active servicemen on some level or another, and I want to thank all the panelists who served. Thank you for defending our country. Thank you for going over there and protecting us and keeping our freedom. But apparently from the chat, that freedom, obviously, that protecting freedom, that service that they gave also came at a cost, either it be physical or mental. So I give it out to those people because I do not know what fighting in combat is like. And I can't even imagine what it was like for them to endure their emotional pains and whatever when they came back, readjusted to society. That's something I don't know and understand, but from the chat I got an idea of how that is and what they went through, and it's very informative. I thought everybody gave their own individual accounts with other people. Mary Mayhem, just want to shout out to you if you were watching. That was an awesome monologue, very Hemingway-esque the way you said it, and a lot of it you said was true. I wish I could go back in the I will go back in the video, and I may try to transcript that, because that was a very, very good thing, and Thomas did a good job putting the panelists together. I thought it was very strong and everything. Now, from what I remember, Tom tried to put a panel towards this earlier this year, although it was something that they would have to do research on, and figure out a way. But the way he put this panel together on his second try, I have to give a thumbs up to him, because Thomas Gilkey definitely has the right idea on how to get the right stuff. And bringing 5 veterans to talk about something that they probably will talk about, but have a difficulty talking about it. But it was great to see them all open up, because not every veteran coming back home from the war will say that. It depends on what war it doesn't matter what war you were in. It doesn't matter where you served, what company, which faction, which branch of the military you served in, whether it be Air Force, Army, Marine Corps, or Air Force. Everybody had their trials and tribulations when they came back. And this stream was very informative. It was very good. It gave me an ideal look on just how it is, and how uneasy it is to reach out for help, because some of the guys said, oh, we didn't want to be seen as weak. There was a lot of doubt and consternation about getting it, because and that is very because when you come back home from war and you're trying to readjust to life, it's very hard. It's very hard, and a lot of them told that. Told the rest of the chat, and the chat was very responsive to the topic. I'm pretty sure I was in there most of the time. I'm pretty sure Amanda Ryan S. was there most of the time. Olivia Wright also did ask to do some statistics. I threw out some of those. I thought it was a very informative stream, and Thomas put together well. And I will say this, I may have said this before, and I'll say it again. These streams are a very good platform to talk things out, and it's just us talking to each other on a screen. But we're also making an impact and see what we can do. And for a very serious topic, everybody controlled themselves very well. There was no joking around. Everything was quite serious. I mean, yeah, there were some laughable moments when things got out of hand, the usual shenanigans, but when they weren't on topic, but that's okay. But when they were on topic, I will have to say this, Phantom Menace, you guys did a great job. Just keeping it real, keeping it realistic. And I thought it was very, from a psychological behavior standpoint and everything else, I thought it was very good. And I thought it was very therapeutic to hear that we all struggle with something, and it's always good to reach out and talk about it, because all the veterans were very supportive of each other, and they knew what each other was going through because they went through it. So, my experiences with mental illness are completely different, in a completely different realm to what they dealt with. Because having nonverbal learning disorder is a very, very different ballgame in itself, and it can be hard at times. But it's sort of we still don't know how it happens and everything. We still don't know how we get it, how the brain's wired and such. We don't know that yet. And we still don't know how the brain gives us all these other disorders that these soldiers probably, PTSD, trauma, nightmares, all that sort of stuff, that really hellish, stuff that's very hellish, because most of these men either knew somebody that got killed in combat, or saw somebody that got killed in combat, or knew somebody that got killed in combat somewhere else when they weren't there. It was very it was good to hear the point of view from the guys, and Mary kind of weighed in on her bit, although it was through a monologue, which was beautiful, by the way. I thought it was very great. As I said, I like to transcript that monologue when I go back into the chat. I'm going to write it down, and it's something that I may use when I'm talking to other people, maybe who have to deal with mental illness, or just trying to get a grip on life, because it's not easy for different people and such. So Thomas, if you're watching this vlog, that was a great stream last night, and I tip my hat to all the veterans who got out of their comfort zone to talk about this, because it's never easy for them. And I'm pretty sure a few of them talked about experiences. I'm pretty sure Chris Knight talked about his experiences with his family, because a lot of his family was in the military, and he went through a lot of stuff during his with his family, with one of his relatives, and that's another hard thing to that's very hard to recount, because it brings back so many memories. And the reason why I say that is because you don't know what somebody feels about that, and sharing that couldn't have been easy on some level. Just because somebody says or shares something doesn't mean it's quite easy for them. But obviously they have to do it for therapy reasons, obviously, which I kind of give my things up to the strong gentleman who served in the panel, for those gentlemen who served in the panel, that sharing something, doing that therapeutic release is you somehow make yourself stronger if you do the release of your emotions right. And a lot of them touch base on that you have to actually do something like that in order to, but it's harder than it looks. And as I said before, I do not know what these men felt after they came back from combat, because everybody's mental structure is different when they come back from the war. But readjusting to normal life is probably one of them. But other than that, everybody is unique, because everybody's brain's unique and everybody's mindset's unique. Because as I said in the chat, we're all snowflakes. We're all made unique. So what I experience, or what I can use to combat mental illnesses, or a learning difference, like I have autism, which is a Asperger's, which is a higher form, functioning version of autism, and everything. Am I going to share my experiences with it in a different, I got to plan out my thoughts on that one a little bit more. I will tell you guys my experiences throughout my years in school, life, and everything, friends, family. But I have to get permission from certain people to shout on screen for that, and I may put that out in the next week or two. We'll see. But I'm going to plan that out first, because I did actually have to take a video related to some of that down just recently, so I got to be a little bit more careful. I'm not going to share my experiences from my personal experiences, but I will say my personal experiences at a later time. I got to think things out, because I got to remember what to say and what to do. And yeah, I kind of figured right now that I kind of have to script something like that. So for the first time ever, I'm going to have to script what I say in one of these vlogs. It's either going to be Friday or Monday that I'm going to show that, because this is a midweek roundup, and I would have to dedicate a whole vlog to that. So yes. In other news, work is going good. Everything's going along perfectly. We actually got 18 pallets on Saturday. We worked through a good portion of them this weekend. I'm actually off today, but I'm in tomorrow, so we can clean some of the fallout from tomorrow, from today, because I wasn't on. And April's doing well. She's just chugging along, doing well, and she's actually picking up her pace, which is great. She's getting better and better. I think she's starting to focus a little bit more and trying to blend in and try to work her way out, and I respect that in every single way. She's also changing her look. She's actually wearing a hoodie like the rest of the team, except me. But I wear a burgundy coat that's a little too small for me. But that's what that is, and such. In gaming news, I might release a video for Pokemon White tonight. It's about 40 minutes long, so get buckled in. I have to edit it and look at it again so I know what I'm saying. And if I need to cut any of that footage out, I may, to shorten it up if it's too much for my phone to load. So yes, and everything like that. But yes, and then of course, lastly, I want to welcome one of my new subscribers. I forget the name. I will, but welcome to the fold, friend. Welcome to the channel. You are my 35th subscriber. You are probably my 40-something. You're probably my 45th subscriber. I've come and lost 10 subscribers in the last couple of years, either due to YouTube's algorithms or just plain changes by me, because I lost a lot of subscribers when I switched over to this radio show, and everything else. So, to my new subscriber, and I've put up a new video for MCRS. Is my intro video. I've just changed it over, and as you guys can see, my logo has changed. It now says MCRS, which stands for Massachusetts Central Radio Show. I'm going to talk about this for the last 3 minutes. So the reason why I switched my logo and such, and I didn't keep my face on screen, is because things have changed. My headset's changed. My video output has changed, and it's a radio show, so it's not a daily vlog show anymore. So if you were wondering what MCRS stands for, again, it stands for Massachusetts Central Radio Show. And it is one of the top ones, and it will be one of the top ones in Boston, by the way. And I just had to delve into my my radio show host voice again. So, new subscriber, and all those who have stayed with me, thank you for your support. Thank you for everything, and welcome to the new channel, new subscriber. It's glad to have you in the game and everything. So yeah, new subscribers and old subscribers, welcome. This is a new era. This is a new show, and I will be looking forward to making more of these. I'm currently at 15 of these episodes. This is currently going to be number 16, and it's going to be a great fall this year. And on top of work news, I'm going to probably be switching on Target. So I'm looking for jobs right now, putting resumes and signing documents so I can get out of retail once and for all. I will tell you guys what my chases are and my saga, my upcoming saga of finding another job. I don't know when this is going to be, but hopefully soon. I will keep you guys posted on that, and I hope you guys enjoyed this radio show, because I've learned that you can't record than 22 minutes or 4 gigabytes on this thing. All right, everybody, you guys know the drill. Long live America. God bless America. Long live democracy. Long live our rights and our freedoms. Pray for my grandparents' spirits. Pray for my grandmother. Also pray for Tom, Megan, and April and their souls. Let them stay strong, and let them overcome any obstacles that come in their way. Might come out here for another radio show episode. This is radio episode 16. I will see you guys later in the next episode on Friday, for the 18th of October. Peace, everybody, and this ends the broadcast. Friday night, folks. Mike Mo, your DJ, signing off for tonight for this show. Thank you, everybody, and good night.